back to the program. Good to have you with us once again. What do you make of these emails? What story do they tell you? And do they back up what you have said in the past, which is that you think it likely did generate in the lab?
Well, thanks for having me, Martha. Yeah, I do want to say, as a clinical virologist, I always have said that I don't think it's biologically plausible
Dr. Redfield,
that this virus emerged
CDC
from
director, former.
a bat to some intermediate species into humans and became one of the most transmissible viruses that we know in human disease. That this virus clearly had a detour, and that detour was being educated how to infect human tissue in the laboratory. I think that's the most plausible explanation. I think the problem I have with the emails and everything that we've just seen, that everything that Brett brought up, which is so important, is really antithetical to science. I mean, the purpose of science is to have rigorous debate about different hypotheses. I've never really experienced in my life where there was private telephone calls among scientists that had a decision on what position they would take collectively. And to see that position then published in a scientific journal like Lancet, to say that individuals that thought like myself had a different scientific hypothesis somehow had to be put down and viewed as conspirators. This is really antithetical to science. I have firm belief that science eventually will resolve and solve this mystery of the origin of COVID. But in order for science to do it, we've got to embrace science. And what we saw here in these emails is really antithetical to science.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
the
Dr.
question is
Redfield.
Why would Dr. Fauci and Dr. Collins,
He
as
can't
I
answer
asked
this.
him in that interview, wave everyone off the lab theory? And you can see them talking about doing exactly that in these emails. What did they have at stake? Why didn't they want people to think it came from the lab?
Well, I think their intentions were in their view, good intentions.
And that's where we stop, brother.
I think
because we know why they released it. Because they didn't just accidentally release it.
From a laboratory would be detrimental to science.
Right.
In
Oh,
reality,
yeah, that would make everybody unhappy, wouldn't it?
To this, in